Extra Medium Show.
And welcome back to another episode of the Extra Medium Show.
Another one.
Man, I kind of went on. You was trying to jump in there. I'm Corey.
I'm Alex.
Shaman is over there as usual.
Over where?
Over there.
Okay.
In
Out of
the,
sight, out of mind.
Shaman don't even have his mic.
in the abyss. It's fine. The moment's passed, Shaman. This week, we are talking movie doctors. Which can get interesting.
I got a couple ones that you guys are gonna get mad at me about. I think because you always get mad at me.
Yeah, well, you say dumb things.
Well.
And we should point out we're not talking TV doctors, although we might mention a few. But
I feel like TV doctors could be very easily.
We could spend
their
all day
own.
just going over the cast of ER.
Exactly.
Like, that's what
So
it is.
let's hold off on TV doctors. Let's just go with movies.
Okay, what comes to mind? Movie doctors.
I don't know if it's the best or not, but Dr. Dolittle.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
I was gonna say that.
No,
He's
okay.
a veterinarian.
Listen. He has a doctorate. Okay? That is my criteria.
His name is Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
veterinarian Doolittle doesn't look as nice on the marquee.
So if we have any veterinarian listeners, you're telling them their doctorate means nothing?
I'm not saying it means nothing.
Hey.
But
They all
Damn.
take anatomy just like you.
okay, Dr. Doolittle counts.
All right,
Damn.
fucking count it, man. I love Dr. Dolittle. Eddie Murphy, Dr. Dolittle. There's an old one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that guy?
Yeah. I don't like old people.
Shaman, I already know who you're gonna say.
Who?
Patch Adams.
How'd you know that?
Because I'm a genius. What do you mean?
Wow, respect.
I know everything.
Yeah.
That's who he was about to
Yeah.
say? Yeah. See?
Can I have this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's strange.
All right. Patch
he-
Adams?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
More
It is-
of a primary physician, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's a doctor, isn't it?
I understand. I'm just.
Are we getting into
I'm gonna. We gotta
specifics?
classify
What
them.
their
Yeah.
classification is?
Obviously, because we're gonna be talking like psychologists too, right?
Yeah.
Those are doctors.
What does Patch Adams do? He like goes and helps at
He's
a
a children's-
children's
he's a
hospital,
children's
right?
doctor.
Yeah, and he practices a different kind of medicine.
And they don't like it.
Yeah.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's based off a true story, yeah.
Here's a movie that I don't know if you guys are gonna know the name of, and I don't know the name of, but it has Tobey Maguire in it, and he works at this like orphanage or something like that, and at that orphanage, it's in the 30s or 40s, I believe. They do abortions, and obviously that was not widely looked upon in a great light.
Still isn't.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And the doctor's like addicted to
Addicted to love.
what's that shit that makes you go to sleep when you put it over your mouth on like a towel or something? Chloroform?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know why. I'm bringing it up because they're doctors, and it was a good movie, but I don't know what it's called. It has Tobey Maguire in it. He started out like an orphan, but then he helped. He's like the oldest one, so he helps the doctors and nurses, and he kind of becomes a doctor.
The Cider House Rules.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's it. The Cider House Rules.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Really good movie. He like leaves I think it's an orphanage. He leaves there.
Yes, it is.
And then goes and works with these guys that are like traveling farmers, travel with the harvests.
Yeah.
And meets a girl who has a husband in the war. It has to be the 40s because it's World War II. She gets pregnant. She gets into a situation, and full circle.
Yeah.
But not by him, by the guy who's actually a dick bag, I think. Good movie. Give it a watch.
Okay, so we got to break this down still. Like,
Okay.
there's like doctors, like hospital doctors.
Yeah.
There are like psychiatrists.
Right.
There are
Nurses.
Yeah, but those aren't.
I'm counting nurses.
You're counting nurses.
I'm counting
Yeah, I'm
nurses.
counting nurses.
Well, doctors and nurses we'll put in the same category.
Okay.
Then. There are like evil doctors, like Doctor Evil.
That's true.
What? He's a doctor, Shane. Why are you
He is
shaking
a
your
doctor.
head?
No, I'm just saying. Does he have a doctorate?
There are a lot of evil villains with advanced education.
Let me bring up a couple that might be outliers. First and foremost, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He is a doctor.
Well,
Yeah, he,
a doctor of what? Magic.
No, he's a surgeon.
Is he?
One of the world's.
You making that up?
No.
He's making that up. All right. Here's one that is worse than that. Dr. Ian Malcolm. You know who that is?
No.
From Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's the old guy.
No, he's Jeff Goldblum. I just chose him because
he's a good
it's Jeff
character in
Goldblum.
Jurassic.
But honestly, you can do is the old guy a doctor?
Probably.
Probably.
That's what I'm saying. There's a billion, so like we could sit here all day. And
Yeah.
Ian Malcolm, he's a mathematician.
He still has a doctorate.
Yeah.
Dr. Jekyll,
Mr. Hyde. Is that a
he
movie?
he was a doctor.
Frankenstein, right? He was a doctor.
Yeah, and then if you go that route, you can also do Young Frankenstein, and you can have Dr. Frankenstein, Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic movie.
But those are like
Yeah, it is.
those are like mad doctors, like Doc Brown
Yeah.
from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Is like a mad scientist.
The flux capacitor.
Yeah.
You bring up Back to the Future. You want to hear a fun fact I learned not too long ago about that?
Okay.
In, I guess the first one, I think, it shows him putting like garbage into the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you see him put banana peels in there. Banana peels actually give off slight traces of radiation. So that the radiation fuels the flux capacitor from the banana peels.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think that's
sure.
established.
Is it though? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I don't think he says that. I think he just puts trash in there to fuel it. You want to know another fun fact that I just learned the other day?
I suppose that's fun. Yeah, go ahead.
And I think it's true, but I have no references. Do you know why the U.S. never switch to the metric system? And why the U.S. uses imperial?
Wow. That's
Well,
what that's called.
I don't know why they used it.
That's
but
what that's called, imperial.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
It is. They were going to switch. Thomas Jefferson, when he was president, wanted to switch to metric. So I think England sent over a ship with all the documents on how to switch everything and convert everything. But there was a storm in the Atlantic that diverted the ship down to the Caribbean, where privateers attacked and pillaged the ship and I think sunk it. So the documents never got to America. So you can blame pirates for not using the metric system in America. Fun fact.
It seems a little lazy that it happened once and then we were just like,
Nah.
I mean, it
forget
took
about
3
it.
months to cross the ocean.
Yeah, what's 3 months? What's 3 more months?
It's been what, 100 years, 150.
Yeah, that's what I'm
now
saying.
we're inches, baby.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not 140 centimeters. I don't even know what that is.
That's a
I have no
problem.
relation.
That's a problem. All right. Anyway, let's get back to doctors.
Yeah. You can do. Who else?
Leslie Nielsen in Airplane's a doctor, I believe.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's a
Is he the doctor on the plane?
Dr. Rumack or whatever.
Okay. What about Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a doctor.
He's technically a doctor.
Yeah.
That absolutely counts.
Yeah. What about Dr. Oliver Sacks?
Who's that?
The guy in the movie Awakening. It was
I don't know if
Robert
I've ever
De Niro and Robin Williams.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Robert De Niro suffers from an epidemic in the early 20th centuries, and Robin Williams taking care of him, and he slowly cannot move his body.
Sounds like the most depressing movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is actually pretty depressing.
Mm.
And it's based on his memoirs. And, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what epidemic it was, but yeah.
Thanks for bringing down the mood, Sam.
Sorry, it's a good movie. It is depressing, but
Let me know if you guys know who this doctor is. Dr. Jonathan Crane.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I know that.
Batman.
Well, it's not Batman.
Yeah, he's in Batman Scarecrow.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, if we're in Batman, Thomas Wayne was a doctor.
yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. How did he get so rich being a doctor? Like,
the family was always rich. They had Thomas Wayne's father. I can't off the top of my head.
generational wealth is the problem in
Yeah.
today's society.
Yeah, and then he went to school to become a doctor, and then he took over the family business,
What's the family business?
Wayne Enterprises.
But what do they do?
Everything in Gotham.
Sounds like money laundering to me.
Yeah.
Man, mattress firms all over the place.
Did we mention Van Helsing?
No.
Isn't he a doctor?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure he is.
I have no idea.
He's more famous for being a vampire. Or a vampire hunter. Or whatever he is.
What is he?
I don't know.
He's
Same with the
Is he a vampire that's a vampire hunter?
I don't know.
Isn't
He's
that like
like
Blade?
Yeah.
Are vampires monsters?
We're not getting into this. I'll walk off this show right now.
You ever see One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
A long time ago,
Nurse Ratched? Like, you gotta count her.
I think I know who
They
that
even
is.
made a TV show about her.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But we can't talk about that this
We
episode.
can. I mean,
No. Here's a banger for you. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
You don't know? I mean, that's a TV show,
Oh, fuck, you're right.
but
Match.
but I'll allow it just because. No, not MASH from fucking Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. That's the show.
I've never seen it.
You're telling me you thought Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman was on MASH?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
I have no idea who you're talking about right now.
Trapper John.
Trapper John. Hawkeye Pierce. Which we can count MASH this episode.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there's the movie. And I just
And
rewatched
there's
the
no
movie
rules.
not too long ago. Like a couple weeks ago. And it is severely different than the TV show.
So you've never seen the TV show, Shaman?
Nah.
Man,
What TV show?
MASH.
You've
No,
never
I've seen MASH.
Have you seen
but-
the movie?
I think so.
And how did you?
The movie's so dark.
Because I don't know all the freaking names. I'm not in love with it.
You got Margaret Houlihan. You have
I got Alexis.
Klinger. You have Radar O'Reilly, Trapper John, B.J. Honeycutt, Charles Emerson Winchester. You have Frank Burns, Henry Blake, Sherman Potter.
That's impressive.
Oh, dude.
We were like 9 years
My
old
dad's so
watching
proud of
MASH in
Dude,
his
it's so
room.
good.
bro. Yeah, I'd wake up in the middle of the night. That shit would be on. Just
So good. You know what that song's called? Suicide Sadness. Or
Really?
Suicide. Something about suicide.
Damn.
It's really weird.
Are there words or is it just?
Yeah, there's words. They sing that song in the movie, and then they just do the instrumental for the TV show.
Interesting.
And in the movie, the characters are a little. Oh, they have different actors, but Trapper John is in it, and he's like, it's weird. They have a third doctor. Shitty thing about MASH though, first season they had Spear Chucker Jones, who is African American.
Jesus.
They took him off the show because they found out that there weren't any African American surgeons in Korea. And it's like, just leave him on. It's a show.
They wanted to be historically accurate.
I
Then.
guess.
And I think you would respect that.
Yeah, that's right. I guess. But I don't know.
I mean, it sucks for the guy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
shit. Staying on the military theme.
Yeah.
Movie we all watched on the countdown. Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah.
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 About the
Yeah.
atomic bomb.
You guys didn't care for that movie that much, did you?
Nah.
It was just too.
Oh.
I'm sure at the time it was hilarious.
To me, it was too over the
but
top.
for me, it was
I
just
like how ridiculous it is, yet very plausible. Because let's be real, and we know who's in those situations, and they don't seem
Yeah.
the most sane. Another military one, Desmond Dawes, I think is his name, from Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
That's a great movie. Very accurate, too. Very accurate. He's a conscientious objector, so he didn't carry a weapon. Respect.
It's kind of crazy, but
Well, he was a medic. It's not like he was just a normal soldier.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
Did we mention Doctor Who?
Doctor Who?
Is he a doctor?
You
though?
tell us.
His name's Doctor
He
Who.
heals people in certain, but it's a TV. It's more of a TV show. I mean, I think there's like.
There are movies, though.
Yeah, there is.
But yeah, I got a kind of a wild card for you.
Okay.
Field of Dreams, Dr. Moonlight Graham.
Ooh, I like it. I
Yeah.
really like it. That's a
solid,
good one.
right?
That is a good one. Because he's a great doctor, too. That's
Yeah.
what the people who kept
He just wanted one at bat, man.
Just one at bat.
Do you know what he did in his one at bat?
What did he do?
You don't know?
Oh, no, I know. I thought you were like sitting.
No, I'm asking you. I know. Of
What
course
did he
I
do
know.
in his one at bat? I know he got brushed back by the pitcher, correct?
Correct.
I don't know how the at bat ended.
That's the question that I'm asking you.
Ooh. He didn't hit a home run. What did he do?
Is that your guess?
I don't know.
Why don't you just commit to a guess, man?
Okay.
Shit.
Oh.
Damn, so scared to be wrong. Just be wrong.
He had
I'm gonna take that as he did not hit a home run.
he got hit by a pitch.
No. Sacrifice fly. RBI sacrifice fly.
I'll take it. That doesn't count as an at bat. So did he ever get his at bat?
I mean, I guess you could argue no,
know?
he didn't.
He's batting 0 for 0 right now
With an RBI.
with an RBI. Ooh, we just made a major discovery.
And all because she was choking on a hot dog.
Yeah.
You don't need a doctor to save a kid from choking
No.
on a hot dog.
No, it's because that redhead fuck,
And then they
kept
act all cool
yelling at
with
her.
him. Like, I would have beat his ass.
that redhead guy.
Yeah, it's like his brother-in-law or
Yeah.
whatever. Pfft,
Yeah.
about killed his kid, and then they just like forget about it. Oh, and this guy who came back from the dead
Mm-hmm.
had ridiculous. They don't get mad enough.
I don't understand that whole dynamic because when he went to his doctor's office, he was an old man that was retired. He was like real there, right?
No.
No, because he goes back in time.
Yeah.
He passed away,
Yeah. He was
and
already
then
dead.
they're driving home, and they have the kid on the side of the road who
And they
is
pick
also
him up. Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So it's all just mystical.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Like they're hitting like wormholes and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's weird. Is Field of Dreams a time travel? Well, it is.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't
Wow.
get brought. We didn't
Wow.
bring it up, I don't think, when we talk
Wow.
time travel movies, but
Man,
yeah.
that's a good movie.
There's a lot of stuff that just happens in that movie and you just roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
And like you don't even question it. Like that.
the scoreboard at Fenway
Yeah.
and shit. Like, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Man,
And that, like the kids on the side of the road, you're like, oh yeah, it's Moonlight Graham. Like, oh, what the fuck? How's he there? It's weird. He can't walk off the field as the player, but he was off the field
Right.
when they picked him up.
because it's destiny, bro. Like that's it. That's what he was going towards.
Oh well,
Man,
it's a lot that doesn't sit well with me.
is it a good movie though?
It's a great movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Wants to play catch with his dad.
I really enjoyed the game that they played at the Field of Dreams field last year.
Oh yeah,
That was fun.
the
Fun
real
game.
game. We should go.
That brings the whole. I'm not going to bring it up, but the whole conspiracy with baseball and the baseball's being used. But you know, what other doctors you got?
Dr. Richard Kimball, Harrison Ford in The Fugitive.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say Dr. Jones.
Indiana Jones. I was going to say that.
Shit.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you forget? And then I told you.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad I could be
You
a servant.
even made the reference I was going to make too. Golly.
I mean, I'm on top of my game today. What can I say? I knew
Man,
Shaman's
impressive.
doctor.
Impressive.
Damn.
Indiana Jones. I just listened to a podcast about archaeology.
Cool.
And he's like the best example, because if you're an archaeologist, you're not only a scientist, you're an explorer. You're kind of a you're absolutely a grave robber, but in a good way.
I'm on board with grave robbery anyway, so.
Really?
I mean,
how old does a grave have to be for
that's
it
what
to
I'm
be
saying. Like, eventually there's going to be no room. Like, just because I dig... Like, so if I'm digging a swimming pool in my backyard and I come across an old sarcophagus...
Sarcophagi?
Yeah. I'm fucking building my swimming pool.
See, here's the problem with that. I think there's actual real rules to that. If you find, like, treasure where it looks like it was meant to be found, like by an oak tree, you're allowed to dig it up. But if the treasure is in a grave or burial site, that you would assume that treasure was meant to stay there. So you're not allowed to take that.
Well...
And if it was...
There's a sarcophagus sticking out of my garbage can one day.
That's how you get curses, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
My house is haunted anyway. I'm already in.
Your house is haunted?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
By a woman. We found a picture of a little girl in one of the cabinets upstairs.
Did you keep it?
Yeah. And with a little...
Alex out right
There's
now.
a picture of a little girl and a little wooden crucifix that says Jerusalem on it.
No shit.
So it's upstairs.
Fuck that.
I promise. I kept it because, I mean, why wouldn't I keep it?
That's probably a good call.
Mm-hmm.
Man, good thing we're sitting in your house.
We found a Christmas ornament that was left here, and we hang it on our tree every year for Christmas.
It's also a wise decision.
Yeah. Playing by the rules, man. Just try to... It's not okay.
You've also been doing some little remodeling, so you're
Finding
shifting
things.
the balance in the house. Oh man. Called the Warrens. You know who they are?
No.
You don't know who? Do you, Shaman?
Yeah, they're the supernatural investigators from The Conjuring.
The Hardy Boys. Anyway. Ed Helms in The Hangover is a dentist.
Yeah.
Does he count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the jokes from The Hangover. He's like,
And the guy from House Guest with Sinbad, he's a dentist. If you've ever seen that.
can you count Evelyn from Pearl Harbor?
Is she a doctor?
She's a nurse.
Well, I mean, you guys made the rule of nurses, but...
She's in the medical field.
I was sticking to PhDs strictly, but...
So you're telling me you're discrediting any registered nurse?
I'm not discrediting them, but for the purpose of this show, yeah. We got
It's not what your
Nurse
eyes
Jackie.
say. Nurse Jackie.
Yeah, it's a TV show.
Oh, I don't watch TV.
Wow. Dr. Loomis. Do you guys know what that's from?
Doctor, I feel like I know that name. What is
You
that?
don't know what it's from.
All right.
You wimp. Shaman.
It sounds familiar, but I can't place
Halloween.
it. Yeah.
Michael Myers, doctor. I'm sorry for calling you a wimp. That was a little...
I haven't seen Halloween, so you're accurate.
I know. Harold and Kumar. I guess the dad's just a doctor. He's trying to be the doctor.
What kind of sandwich do they eat in the second one?
They don't.
What kind of sandwich were they offered in the second one?
Wait, maybe not. I don't know.
When they're at Guantanamo Bay?
Wait, where?
Guantanamo?
No.
Guantanamo?
No.
Yeah. I
No.
don't-
Say it again.
I'm not gonna. It's not right.
Guantanamo.
Guantanamo.
Yeah, N instead of M, I believe.
I think. Yeah. Man.
That's what we're here for, man.
Thank you. We're learning.
The doctor from Idiocracy that's an idiot. Justin Long, I think is who plays him. I don't know his name.
If you guys could be a doctor, what specialty would you choose?
If I'm a movie doctor?
No.
Oh, then I'm a mad scientist like Doc Brown.
No.
No, like what field of doctor are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Something not messy.
Pathologist.
What's that?
Study of the brain, I believe.
That sounds hard.
Yeah, but you don't have to
Do brain surgery?
Well, no. Yeah, but you're more just...
Is that like a neurosurgeon though?
Yeah, neurosurgeon does a surgery. Pathologist scans the brain, sees how it reacts to certain things, stuff like that.
Okay.
I believe. I've only seen a pathologist a couple times.
What are you, a podiatrist?
What's that? The feet?
Yeah.
No, not at all. If anyone's a fucking podiatrist, it's Shaman.
Why?
Shaman likes them toes. He
No, I don't.
he takes them piggies to the market all the
A little
time.
hot sauce. I'm probably something simple, like some kind of specialist.
I want to be a psychiatrist.
See, that's messy, man. You end up like the Sixth Sense. Dude shows
Yeah.
up at your house and shoots your ass.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll be like an optometrist.
An eye doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'll just test on you. What am I saying?
I know my ists.
What's the doctor that looks at ears? Shaman, we might need to Google this one.
An
This
ear.
came up in conversation the other day, and I couldn't think of it then either.
I know they call it like ears, nose, and throat doctors.
Yeah, but
Right?
what's an
Oh,
ear
it's
doctor
weird.
called?
I can't even pronounce
Let me
this.
see it.
You gotta try.
Hold on. Put it back up. I'm not saying that.
Otler and
Yeah. It's an ear doctor.
Otorhinologist. That's a hard. There's a lot of consonants.
That's a hard one. It's okay.
Man,
If anybody wants to break down the pronunciation of an ear doctor, I'm here for it. We'll
You're-
take in a calling
you're-
guest
you're
just
here
for
for
that.
it.
Just all right, show's over. No. We'll take a calling guest just for that.
you're all ears. I don't know any other doctors.
Oh, there's plenty more.
What
Dr.
about
Weaver from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Um,
Speaking of Will Smith, when he played the doctor in Concussion,
oh yeah,
Dr. Bennett,
Is that a
Malu?
true story?
that's a good one.
Yeah, I believe so. Based on true story.
Yeah.
All the doctors from Planet of the Apes.
The doctors from Contagion. You ever see
Yeah.
Contagion?
Yeah.
Kate Winslet? is in it? Yeah.
And who is the head guy? It's I don't know. I don't know what his name is. But yeah, that's crazy because that's like real deal stuff like today.
Yeah.
We said Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Malcolm Crowe from The Sixth Sense, which I brought up.
How many doctors do you think are serial killers?
Jesus, like Dr. Kevorkian.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Kevorkian is not a serial killer.
I
though.
don't know who that is.
Really?
Who is that?
The doctor that was like killing people.
Is it
Like-
a real person?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like putting them out of their misery, basically. Like
Ooh, how do you feel
euthanasia.
about that?
I know it's a whole thing, but like Dr. Kevorkian was like the doctor of death that would come and like.
I believe
Kill people.
a person has a right to choose if they want to die rather than suffer.
I think if you're in a sane mind,
Yeah.
like if you can make your own cognitive decisions, and whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, like, why would I want to, sit there and wither away for the next year? And it's like, there's no possible way I'm going to get better. Like, absolutely,
But what if there is? Crazy shit happens. You ever see Touched by an Angel?
Where did the angel touch you?
Every time I hear that, yeah, I was about to say, every time I see that, it's like Family Guy episode.
Show me here where the angel touched you. The guy's off Saw.
Oh, yeah.
Saw.
It's a doctor. Psycho.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Who's the doctor in Psycho?
I'm going off my list.
Your list has flaws.
Played by Simon Oakland. I don't know. Doctor.
Psycho.
I lost it.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I got for doctors, though.
Yeah.
You got any?
No, I've already said mine.
Well, that's right. Shaman. Any doctors we missed? Any superhero doctors we should be thinking about?
Is the Reed?
Fantastic Four?
Yeah, he's a doctor.
He's a doctor per se, but I don't know if he actually has like a doctorate. He's more like a, scientist.
Leader of the X-Men's not a doctor. He's a professor.
Ooh.
Yeah, because he got his doctorate from I say Oxford.
Here's one I forgot. Robin Williams from Good Will Hunting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite Robin Williams role.
Yeah. Good Will Hunting
Good
is a
Will
great
Hunting.
movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of like super bad guy doctors. Like there's a wide range
oh yeah, like
what a doctor can be in a movie. Do you know what I mean? Like
That's true. That's true.
so.
A lot of superhero villains.
Yeah,
or
but then there's
doctors.
also like a lot of good doctors. Like
Yeah.
the Good Doctor. Which is Norman Bates, which is weird.
I can't watch. I watched The Good Doctor before I watched. What's the show? No, Bates Motel. And it was weird. I couldn't
See,
get
I'm the
over
opposite.
the fact.
I'm the opposite way. I watched Bates Motel and then I tried to watch The Good Doctor and I'm like, why are these people letting this little psychopath? It's insane.
haven't seen either one, so
Bates Motel's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good Doctor's pretty good too. It's like one of those cliche fucking doctor shows that are on every night.
We'd
on
be
every
remiss if
channel.
we didn't talk Dr. House. At least mention Dr. House.
Yeah. Let's
from
dive
him.
into the TV. Do you want to dive into TV a little
I
bit?
mean, we can just ramble some off, yeah, because we don't have a countdown this week, so we'll just go
Let's
a
do
little
that.
longer.
Let's
All right, so
free ball it.
Doogie Howser.
Yeah. I like Dr. House a lot. The show itself is a little funky.
Dr. House is like somebody who you love as a character,
Uh-huh.
but if he was a person in real life, you'd fucking hate him.
oh yeah,
It's
guarantee.
true. Absolutely.
Like, you'd be like, this
Absolutely.
dude
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
would not want anything to do with a person like that.
You have to talk about Grey's Anatomy, but I can't tell you, besides Meredith Grey and...
See, I wasn't prepared for TV, so
Yeah.
I feel like we're
I
coming
think
in this
let's-
a little crazy.
Let's...
I wanted to kind of do it. Let's do justice.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll call it. But I just
Let's-
felt like
let's
House was needed mention because that's like a huge one, and like
What do you like more?
Doc Holliday
What's your
doesn't
favorite?
count.
Just right now, your favorite medical TV show. Then
I don't
we won't even
watch a
discuss.
lot of
I
medical.
know. Scrubs is really good. Scrubs is a great balance of comedy and actual seriousness.
I'm still picking ER probably.
I can't watch a lot of these shows because I will watch it and something will be wrong with the patient and I'll be like, you know what?
I have
I
that.
think I have that.
Now, are we just talking like ER doctor TV shows, or are we talking about like psychology doctors?
Anything.
Criminal Minds.
Oh yeah, Criminal Minds is a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who's it? Reed?
they're all doctors.
Are they all doctors?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Except for I
they
believe the
better be
FBI
like,
guy.
flying them all around in private jets all over the country.
Yeah.
That's got to be not official.
Probably not.
Yeah.
no.
Like, come on. You can't have multiple branches like in zones in the country.
Yeah.
Isn't
I like Bones.
Bones is good.
Bones is good.
whatchamacallit's girlfriend is a doctor in Gotham, psychiatrist.
Gordon?
Gordon's girlfriend, Lee, Dr. Lee.
All right, we're dipping too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll come back to this if people want it. But on to the next. I'm calling it. Boom.
I don't think that was the right one.
It was an okay one.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think it was the
Okay.
right one. What did you watch?
What did I watch? Let me tell you what I watched. Been watching the show, rewatching. I started from the beginning. It's a History Channel show.
No way.
Yep. The Curse of Oak Island. Oh my god, I fucking love it.
It's a good
They
show.
don't find shit.
Yeah, as soon as they find something, the show's over.
Well, and the thing is too, with the filming schedule, you're gonna know they found something in the news
Yeah, before the TV
before
show.
the show airs. Do you know what it's about?
No.
There's an island off the coast of Nova Scotia, Oak Island, and there's a lot of different rumors as to what there's a treasure buried.
Yeah, back in like the
And-
You're
1800s,
struggling with
I
that.
know.
a kid found a gold doubloon. So everybody thought there would be,
1700.
okay, my bad.
Jeez, Alex getting the dates right.
Well, there's a whole process. They found like a gold doubloon in the 1700s, and then they started digging in the late 1700s. They apparently found this thing called the Money Pit, which is like a catacomb down like 180 feet
Okay.
with treasure. But as soon as they got to it, they found a booby trap. They dug too far and it flooded, and then it caved in or something. And then in the 1800s, there was another expedition. They found it. And they couldn't get to it. And it's like every 50 years, there's a new round of... And so they think the treasure could either be a Templar treasure, which, if that's the case, it includes the Ark of the Covenant and possibly the Holy Grail, Indiana Jones-esque. It could be just a pirate's treasure. It could be a Viking treasure because, fun fact, again, the Vikings discovered there was already people in North America, so I don't want to say they discovered North America, but they traveled to North America way before Christopher Columbus ever fucking thought of it. So it could be a Norse treasure. Another reason it could be Norse is because they found this platform with a wood square with runic writing on it.
He's excited.
This show is awesome.
It is
I wish you guys could see him right now. He is passionate.
it is a very good show. They're doing it right.
It doesn't hurt that they have made.
You know what they could find down there?
What?
Nothing.
Well, it's turning out. So they can't just dig because of the water level. So they have to bore. And one time they bored and they found wood that one was horizontal, one was vertical. So it looks like it'd be a corner piece that they bored. But the problem is when they drill and when the previous places or expedition things drilled, they found it, but they pushed it down.
What if they find it and it's a burial?
Well,
You have to leave it?
I don't know what the Nova Scotian laws are. There's like a committee, an archaeological committee that sets international law, and it depends on if Canada's involved in that or not. I do know in Canada you can scuba dive, but you can't remove anything from the water or disturb anything from the water, like shipwrecks or anything.
That's most places.
In Canadian waters. Is it though?
I mean, maybe not, but every time I went snorkeling, scuba diving, they told me not to touch anything. No animals, no anything.
They find a lot of they just drained the swamp in Oak Island.
Drain the swamp.
And then they found a roadway leading to the money pit with ox shoes, like horseshoes, but for oxen, along the way. So why do you need oxen unless you have a very heavy cargo that you're taking? Why do you need a road unless you're taking very heavy cargo from the marina thing where the boats would have docked? It's crazy shit, man.
Yeah, the one theory that I like about it is that it's a pirate ship with treasure on it that ran aground, and that's why the island looks like it is, because it's actually two separate islands. It's just when it ran aground, they filled everything in and just made it one large island. So
they found a structure with LiDAR, which is like sonar, but it's for Earth, that looks like the hull of a ship.
Yeah.
So tell me that.
Go dig it up,
It looks
man.
just like a Spanish galleon.
What are you doing here?
What's the problem with
I don't have a
the
passport to go to Canada.
Oh, you can get one. Mine. I need to renew mine anyway, so we'll get one together. We'll make a trip to Canada. We'll take a couple shovels. Yeah.
Okay.
The problem with the whole Oak Island thing is the previous expeditions, they fucked everything up. They went in there bulldozing shit.
Yeah, so they're taking away land. They have maps from like the 1700s, but when they bulldozed all the shit, they changed the topography, so it's hard to find shit.
And
there's also these boulders across the island that make it a cross. If you line them up, then there's no reason the boulders should be there. And the point of the middle of the cross is where the money pit is supposed to be.
All right. Well, what's this show called?
The Curse of Oak Island. Oh, it's the Curse of Oak Island because it's believed 7 people need to die before the treasure can be found, and only 6 have.
Oh, well, let's go.
So
who's making that sacrifice?
1 in 3 chance.
that's what I say. Like one of these.
Bite the bullet.
Someone take one for the fucking team.
Just get somebody really old.
Bring like or
terminally ill
98-year-old man to come to the campsite and be like,
are you willing to say right now if they come like you have 5 days to live, you're willing to be that person.
I guess if you know you're gonna die, I mean.
Yeah, you take your loved one, you set them up for the rest of their life. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll at least make the news. You probably get some money out of it for your family. It's turned dark.
Yeah.
I do believe if you discover it, you do get a finder's fee of like a percentage, because if it's treasure, it's going to go to like a museum or.
See, here's the thing with that too. Let's say it's Spanish treasure on Canadian soil. Who gets it?
Canadian.
Do they?
Yeah, because it no longer belongs to Spanish. It crossed international waters. It might be Spanish doubloons, but it's not in their possession.
So can I ask you this question that minuscules that by a lot?
Okay.
Let's say you are on a flight and your luggage, you go to France, but your luggage ends up in Shanghai. Who owns that luggage now? That's the same principle, right?
I mean, the person.
Yeah, but I'm still alive.
Okay.
I suppose their family's entitled to it, though.
Yeah, but how are you going to track it down? Like, you know.
See? Muddy waters.
Shaman, what did you watch?
Okay, so I went a complete different route. I watched the old Batman Beyond
Is that the George Clooney? Oh, the show?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the one where it's like, 40 years in the future, and, it's a new Batman.
So it's like 2010.
When was the show made?
It was made in like 2006.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, probably before that. I think it was
He said the old, like it was like
2004,
super old.
I think.
2006 was like 10 years ago. Just kidding.
But it was such a good show. I watched it when I was a kid.
Is it animated?
Yeah. But it's done very well.
You watched the whole show?
No, it's like
And
3
nothing
seasons.
but the show?
It should have been more than 3 seasons. 'Cause it was so good.
We be hitting Shaman up, and he's like, "Oh, I'm busy." This motherfucker watched the whole show.
I've only seen like a handful of episodes so far, but I've seen the entire series before. But they should have kept it going because it was so good.
What are the characters in it?
Terry is the new Batman. Bruce Wayne is old Batman. He kind of takes him under his wing and stuff. There's some other people.
Terry doesn't seem like a Batman.
I like that fucking pun right there. I like it.
He didn't mean to do it.
I don't think he did.
What?
He still doesn't even know.
He took him under his wing.
Batman.
I like that.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, it's a good show. They should bring it back. So
Is there a Robin in it?
no,
A new Robin?
no,
They
not
call
yet.
him like
Batgirl.
Dove.
No. Barbara Gordon is in it though.
I don't know who that is.
She's Batgirl.
Detective Gordon's
Daughter.
Is Batgirl?
What?
What are you asking me? What
What'd you say?
is Gordon's daughter is Batgirl?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite animated superhero movie show?
It's up there. Yeah.
Is it better than Teen Titans?
Teen Titans Go.
I don't know. It probably is. I would say so.
Okay.
I didn't really watch much because I've been playing Elden Ring
Hardest game
on
ever made.
PS4. PS4 still because I'm
Why'd
a
you-
freaking bum. But I did watch Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball. It's just an okay, light-hearted movie.
I like Vince Vaughn a lot.
But what I wanted to talk about, what I actually watched, is not a movie or a show. And it was
Okay.
dark.
Okay.
There was a video of a kid falling off of
You
a
saw
rock.
that video?
Yeah.
I saw that video.
What video?
There's a
He's on one of them.
You know those tower
Drop
rides that
towers.
drop you?
Oh, I know what you're talking about
He
now.
wasn't secured properly.
Yeah.
And he
The cameraman
died.
is like right there. Like he wasn't like obviously he didn't know that was going to happen, but it just happened to be right in the shot almost.
And
You could hear it.
the kid, he
It's
goes
terrible.
up and then it shoots down real fast and stops. But
Yeah.
he doesn't stop.
He just slid out
The ride stops and he keeps going. So he's going fast.
real fast.
That's why I don't do those rides.
And
14.
yeah.
His family's getting paid though.
I mean, I'd rather not get paid. And
Okay, yeah, but yeah.
Damn, dude.
Where was it at?
Orlando.
Orlando.
It wasn't at like Disney or anything.
Right.
It was like some small amusement park.
That's why you don't go to those ones.
Man, that was disturbing. I wish I didn't watch it.
What I noticed too, I mean, what are you gonna do, I guess, but like people didn't really rush over to assess the situation.
I mean, I didn't. Once he hit the ground, I stopped watching the movie.
I saw like
Or
an
the video,
extended
not movie, it's not a movie.
version, and it showed like
No, there was more video. I just
Oh, okay,
turned it
okay,
off.
okay.
I was like, "Whoa!"
like the attendant came over and was like looking at it. I think he was on the phone with like 911 or something. But like people just,
What are you gonna do?
I know, but I don't know.
Stand there and look at a dead body?
And then someone else that works there came over and was like, "Did you check his seatbelt?" And he was like, "Yeah." But I'm pretty sure in the video it shows him not check the
Oh,
thing.
I don't know. I saw
I
a
don't know. I
picture.
don't wanna
I
accuse
saw a
anyone of
picture
anything.
of the kid before they took off, and it didn't look like he was secure, but he was a big kid.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was on a chair that was like not like the other ones, because the other ones they had they look like racing seats that you see in cars.
Yeah.
You know?
Bucket
And
seats.
Yeah, and there's like a thing that goes in front of your crotch.
Yeah,
to
the
kinda lock
rise
you-
thing.
Yeah. His didn't have that.
Oh.
So he just had that bar that goes over your shoulders.
Mm-mm.
So with all that momentum, I think he just
Yeah, slipped out.
it's terrible, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. So sorry to bring down the mood, but I thought it was worth at
It's
least
also
worth, or
terrible
at least worth the
though,
conversation.
that people are sharing that shit on like social media.
I literally just opened up I saw the news story. I clicked on the comment. Boom, there's the video. It all
That's
happened
what I'm saying. Like,
so
come
fast.
Yeah, respect the dead, you know.
on. Like,
Don't share
It's
it.
one
Like, if
thing
you
to-
see it, that's one thing. Don't share it.
we watch all these movies, and some of them are atrociously violent. But that's fine because it's not real. Like, when you see someone die, like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
You know? Like, even some of the footage from, like, Ukraine and stuff, you see, like, tanks getting blown up. Like, you're playing Call of Duty, you blow up tanks all fucking day. But you don't...
Some of us do.
You don't realize, like, okay, that tank just got blown up. 4 guys just died right there.
Right.
You know? Like, they're dead. You just saw it. I saw a helicopter get shot down. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah. It's crazy. You don't consider it.
People just...
Become numb.
Yeah. Most people nowadays are numb to it just because.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, I'm kind of numb to it. I watched that video and then went to dinner. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what do you...
But what are you going to do?
Just an influx of information.
Are you... If you let everything just bother you, like, your life's about to be horrible.
Wow.
You have to
Especially
be
in the
numb.
world
You
we
have
live
to
in
be numb.
nowadays, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sorry. I brought the mood down further than Shaman did. So, but I thought it was worth the discussion of because that's like
Something newsworthy
something
that happened.
And I plan on tonight. Hopefully, I'm going to try and watch the new Jackass.
It's on Paramount Plus. I just
And
rewatched
it's on
it a
Amazon
couple
Prime,
days.
I believe.
It might be.
The new one, you watched it?
I watched it in theaters, and then I just watched
You went
it.
to the movies without me?
I went with my wife. It was a date night.
Damn. Get the popcorn.
Huh?
I'll get the popcorn.
No, I'm not taking you on a date.
Jackass 3D is the first movie my wife and I went to see together when we were dating.
Oh. Jackass, the new one.
It set the tone.
Forever. I will say, the original Jackass crew are key members.
They're passing the torch.
They're definitely passing the torch. Most of the very physical stunts is not them.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, because
They'll
they're
die.
like, yeah. Johnny Knoxville does a stunt where he breaks his collarbone, he gets a brain hemorrhage, and something. He was out for like months.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll catch you up on my opinion of that next.
I want to know what your favorite stunt from
on
the
the
movie
next
is, because
episode.
I have a favorite one, so
Yeah.
I want to discuss
We'll
ours.
talk about that. And also, I think we narrowed it down because Alex still has not contacted our ghost hunter friend to come on and
We're
do.
waiting because I actually discussed things with her last week, and she is going down to Savannah next month.
Ooh, Devil went
doing
down to
multiple
Georgia.
ghost tours in Savannah. So we decided let's wait until after that
Okay.
to
So
discuss
have
those.
A plethora of stories,
Exactly.
if you will.
Exactly.
All right, well, then I think it's settled. We are going to do Harry Potter years 1 through 4 probably
Yeah.
next.
What's the fourth one called?
Goblet of Fire.
Okay.
next. It might spill over into the other ones, but
I think we should split them up. I think we can do 2 full episodes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So watch your Harry Potter.
Yeah. Brush up. Muggles.
Or down.
See what I did there?
Are you not a muggle?
I am. Well,
you did go through platform
I
9
did.
3/4.
I did. So I feel like I have a little bit of magic at least.
You give me a little magic every time you come in there.
Hey.
Anywho.
And that's the show. All right. Until next time, follow us on the social medias at the Extra Medium Show. There's some underscores in there. You'll find us.
Stay safe. Goodbye.